Good morning, it's Tuesday morning. The kids are already eating. It's a little after 8 o'clock and I am just making myself my breakfast. But I think we're gonna run a few errands this morning. A little bit unexpected, but it was just something that kind of came up and I went, you know, we're all up, we're dressed, we're ready to go. We might as well get out of the house for a little bit before it turns hot again. For my breakfast, which is usually an old standby, I'm having eggs, and I wait until most of the white is completely cooked, and then I quick flip them over, just enough to finish cooking the whites because I don't like uncooked egg whites, but the yolk is still nice and runny. And Art just said, yuck. Mary likes it that way, Peter likes that way, Lydia likes it that way, the older kids don't, and I think that's because I didn't cook my eggs that way for a long time, because when I was growing up my mom only made poached eggs with the old-fashioned poacher and all that, and then it was such a hassle for just me to make poached eggs for myself that I never did it, and then I did a couple different ways and I settled on this way works really well, and then the little kids saw me eating them and they started liking them, so I think that's why the little kids like poached eggs. Well, poached eggs, they're not truly poached eggs because they're not poached in water. And there's my breakfast. A piece of zucchini bread, 2 eggs, and 2 sweet cherries.
You want
look good.
I got some. I got some.
No, this one's Mommy's. You had pancakes and eggs for breakfast.
How is your food?
Delicious. I love my eggs this way.
You do?
Mm-hmm. Don't you like my eggs like this?
I love poached eating poached eggs.
Mmm, yummy. It is 8:29 and we are out the door and we're almost loaded up, which is like lightning record speed for us. I think it might be a good day. Last night on one of the Facebook garage sale groups, somebody was posting a whole bunch of 31 items and I was able to pick up, if you guys watched that video when I had my 31 party, in fact I'll put the link for it up here, I had bought these gray Lynx rectangular organizers. Okay, Peter wants me so desperately to show you what's going on up here. Alright, so this is what we got. We got a dump truck scooping dirt into the hangar or something. I don't know. Or we're turning right up here. You know where we're going. Yes. The normal lady. So she was posting these 31 items for an ex-consultant, and she was actually selling the same exact rectangular totes that I got for my bookshelf in my schoolroom, and normally they're 25, and she was asking 15 a piece, and I asked her if she would take 50 for the 4. 50 for the 4
Oh, you're getting 4 of them?
I'm getting 4 of them.
Oh.
And I had some guilt over it. But I also know that I can resell them for probably the price that I paid for them, or even make a little bit of money on them because people want these. So anyways, if it helps organize the schoolroom a little bit more, I love the 2 that I got, then all is well.
Where did you get your $50 bill from?
This was a birthday present.
Oh, that was a good birthday present.
It
Some
was.
of your organizers.
Yep. If it helps organize the Mary Kay, I want to relist the Mary Kay and then see if I can shrink them into these things and then get the boxes off the girls' dressers. Wouldn't that be a good thing?
Yes, it would.
Yes, just make things a little bit better.
The exchange has been made.
That was quick.
Are you happy?
I am. I'm happy because the price is better than what I could buy it for anywhere else.
Where are they?
Hey, Jordy, there's a birthday gift bag for you.
While we're going past there, Janelle is going to Hannaford. Last time we went to Hannaford, they had some plum type things. They were called plouts, and I've never heard of them before. They taste just like plums. They were on sale for 99 cents a pound, and the plums are like $1.50. No one was touching the plouts because of what they're called, so we got them, and the kids loved them so much we're going to see if they have some more. Here she comes. She's bearing something. I don't know what she got.
Broccoli and plouts.
They're up to $1.99.
Oh.
Strawberries.
What took you so long?
The lady over there was in line and she had 8 tons of groceries and there's only one line open, so
Oh.
we're good. I went outside after we got back home and I picked my 1 bucket of weeds, so that made me happy. And then I came inside and the kids wanted to do their schoolwork, so we did our schoolwork. And now it's 11 o'clock and Charity is working on making the tuna noodle casserole that I talked about, I think it was almost 2 weeks ago, from our pantry basket challenge. She's helping me make that right now. And while she's doing that, I am just finished putting in some beef bones in the crock pot for some bone broth. This is what we have left in the line of tuna fish. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using this or not. And then I have 1 casserole meal for the freezer. Leftover mess. And we're going to have this for lunch. And as Charity aptly said, Mom, this meal is right up your alley because it has lots of mayonnaise in it. And she is correct. I tell you, this is delicious. I popped it out. It should be all cooked. The only thing that if I had a lot of time I would have done is I would put buttered breadcrumbs on top of it. But I didn't have that, so we're just going to eat it like this today. Gracie seems to be enjoying it. Do you like it? And everybody seems quiet and happy and eating their food. But if you notice, we're missing one. Daddy, who's missing?
Mary fell asleep underneath her bed, which is not good.
No, that means they're tag teaming. She'll wake up and Grace will go to bed, which means no nap for Mommy today. We made a new resolution for Mary, and that is, and actually for all the kids, blankets / loveys stay in their beds, and if they really so desperately need them, they can go back and sit in their bed and hold their lovey and all that, but they can't take them out. Part of that is to hopefully eliminate some of the germs and dirt that gets happen. We're also trying to encourage Mary to break her finger sucking, which every time she has her blanket she plugs her 2 fingers in. So that's why she fell asleep under her bed. She told me she was tired and she wanted Baba, and I said, well, Baba's in your bed. So she went upstairs and, well, she fell asleep. So she's missing lunch, but we'll save some for her when she gets up. It's a little after 2:30 and Mary slept over 2.5 hours, which is really good. Grace is still sleeping and I caught a quick snooze. I know you fell asleep under the bed. Was it comfy? Oh, I see something that needs to go back upstairs though. Baba. Okay, we'll have to go put it upstairs, okay? Mary just finished eating her lunch and Charity is working on making a giant batch of granola. I'm sitting outside reading a book that I had gotten at the library a couple weeks ago, Fermented Food Step by Step, while the little girls are playing in the little green turtle outside. Oh, there's Mary. Mary's having a little snack of oats and coconut. How is it?
I am.
Yep. And down there is Gracie, and Mary was in there too. I just finished looking at my fermentation book, and there were 3 things that were of interest to me. One of them was definitely making sauerkraut. I always wanted to try making sauerkraut, although Art seems to be a little scared about me trying it, but this book made it sound like it was actually a pretty simple process. Then they had a section on sprouted greens. Again, that's something else I would like to try. You know, it might not be something I would do all the time, but I'd like to try. And then the last section was on sourdough and different breads and maintaining your sourdough starter. And if you've watched our channel for a long time ago, I did a lot with sourdough for a while, and then after I had Grace, well, my starter died, and I have never gotten back into it, but I sort of would like to go back to that because sourdough bread is really a healthy bread out there for you, and I would like my kids and family to get back into eating that. But those were the things that I saw of interest in here. I'll probably take a few notes and then return this book to the library. It's a pretty interesting book. They covered a lot of different foods from different cultures, things that I wasn't even aware of.
Janelle is going on call right now, and she's taking the big van because it hasn't been driven in an entire week, and it needs a drive every now and then so the battery doesn't die. We brought all the Mary Kay stuff with us, and Janelle is going to list that while she's on call. We went to the ambulance squad to give Mommy some Mary Kay, and Grace gets a ride in an ambulance, but she doesn't know what to think of this. That's hilarious.
Hey, this bag's for you, Grace. It's the pediatric bag.
What's a pediatric bag?
For little kids. You too. And you.
It's amazing Peter's never been in an ambulance.
We're missing John. Where's John?
John and Lydia are in the car. Lydia didn't want to come in.
Let's see if she'll crack a smile.
Come on, Gracie.
Is it smiling here?
Mommy.
Just a little one. She did it to you too. I don't feel so bad.
She doesn't know what to think.
What's up? What's up?
Yeah, what about keep your dress down, girlie?
This.
You like it? It's got your mice on it?
That was right here.
Yeah, I see.
And look at this.
There's an intelligent look. Now I get it.
Yeah, quite a frown on her, I'll tell you.
She did that. She did that at the library too.
Did she?
Yes. Janelle's doing a rig check and seeing if they have all the stuff they're supposed to have.
Counting Band-Aids.
How many Band-Aids do you have?
2 full pages worth. You want to see? We had to do the other ambulance too. We did a lot of checking.
That one?
I
feel
did.
bad for you.
Well, thank you, Peter. Gotta get razors, 2x2s, 4x4s,
Why do you need
alcohol
razors?
preps, and tape.
Because some guys are hairy. And you can't
Like
make those
Mary.
little things stick to them when you want to do it.
Oh, that's the word. And then they're sweaty.
Yeah.
Mommy helps people when they get ouchies. Does Gracie get ouchie? You know, she's thinking, Art. She's
Yes.
trying to figure it all out. That's what that face is.
All right. That's an ouchie truck.
Yeah, and they help you. Nothing to be scared of. Mwah.
We are at the playground and it looks like they added a pavilion up. Looks really nice. Oh, they added up those swings. We haven't gone on the swings down there. Maybe we can do shoe flinging contest. Although that might be a bad idea with the pavilion.
One. Want to see how high I can jump, viewers?
Look at that hair. Oh, wow.
I'm not going the other one.
I am now going to cross this. Hey, Peter, Daddy's moving on.
Janelle is home. And tell us what you did.
I got 4 boxes of Mary Kay relisted. I have 2 boxes left. Of course, I should say, I saved the most labor-intensive boxes for last. But I didn't get started on this until, I think I said I had 1 hour and 2 minutes. So that would have been at 8:58 I started. So I think 4 boxes in 1 hour and 2 minutes, well, a little over 1 hour and 2 minutes was pretty good. You know, not too shabby. And I had to lug the boxes out to the van and stack them in the van.
Janelle's going to try to finish up the rest of her Mary Kay tonight, and she has it all sorted into little piles. It's getting late, but Janelle is persevering, and she just got this box done. Just 1 box left.
I don't know if I'll make it through this. One
Yeah, that one looks a little intimidating there.
We'll see.
It's past midnight, but Janelle is determined to get them done, and that's all she has left. This is done right here.